Good evening. All World Stage once again presents the weekly underground TV show, New Wave Theater. Taped live at the Burbank Studio Center, New Wave Theater is a series dedicated to the changing role and responsibility of music as an art form currently existing under the banner of the exploding New Wave movement. With your host and guide, the charming and delightful Peter Ivers, tonight's ghost hosts and the crew, we welcome you back to New Wave Theater.
Hi, welcome to New Wave Theater. Tonight, as we put the great ear of New Wave Theater to the ground, we hear blanket distortion and the sound of millions of shopping feet. Every night is election night in the land of the living, and here on New Wave Theater, every voting booth is a department store of the soul when you're on an empty stomach. On election day, people will go into voting booths and pull handles because they want to believe they have a handle on the future. A New Wave Theater Fact of Life says those handles are hooked up to the stage lights of nowhere. Who they really should be voting for is themselves. Now, anyone can vote for themselves as long as they know they have a vote, but most people don't. Not voting for yourself or that part of you in someone else means being under the thumb of unseen powers. Voting is freedom. Voting in its highest sense is voting for yourself. And when you vote yourself into the highest office in the land, you take on an awesome responsibility to be honest to yourself. And we can only be as honest to others as we are to ourselves. The results have just come. The results of the presidential elections have just been handed to me. What? Oh, God, I should have known. The next president of the United States is you. And now, the Ministry of Rock and Roll. Hallelujah.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa. Yeah, yeah. You fill your heads with dope, drive yourselves crazy. To control when you let your mind get lazy. Your teachers love you, they're all so considerate. They graduate you when you're almost illiterate, and still you wonder what's wrong. Long live porn. God, he loves his porn. The crown and thorn. God, he loves his porn. Give you credit when the market says there's money in my hand. They give you rifles when the market says there's money in Diane. There's no communism, there's no democracy, just some lowlife making profits on stupidity, and still you wonder what's wrong. Long live porn. God, he loves his porn. The crown and thorn. God, he loves his porn. Long live porn. La 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 la, long live the communism. There's no democracy, just some lowlife making profits on stupidity, and still you wonder what's wrong. Long live porn. God, he loves his porn. Crown and thorn. God, we love the porn. Long live porn. La 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 la, long live the porn. La 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 la, long live the porn. Long, long, long live the porn. Long
history of rock and roll. A daring family portrait. She looks at he, looks at he. If there were heavy metal in hell, this next band, 45 Grave, would be it. Wax! Dinah Cancer. Wax! Back from the crypt. 45 Grave. Yeti. Rob. Don worships at the Vibrator, which is the new wave claves. Paul. And what's your name?
Dinah.
Dinah what?
Dying of cancer.
Are you really dying of cancer, or do you feel that sense of death impending? Is that why you dress like this?
This is how I usually dress. It's normal. I look like this.
I know you do. Dinah, I want to ask you to rate a few powers. How do you rate love as a power? Do you think it's stronger than hate?
Yes.
And do you think that hate binds two people together even more than love? You can't forget them. You're obsessed by the one you hate.
Yes.
Pick it up.
That makes it even more fun.
What's fun about that hate? What is evil?
Why? You get to beat 'em up.
You want to hurt others?
Sometimes.
45 grave. Sometimes is now.
You bought a plastic shirt.
Yeah, I
Or my
know.
pink plastic. I seen that with the tape and everything. Last time, yeah.
You're on, buddy.
あったかいの
こんばんは。
じゃあ
はい。
はい
デビッドさん。
はいさあこのハリウッドトラッシュ
ピーターさん。
Chayu katawa Vaniola san, chawata Johnny san, taikuti na wana
ピー
kana.
ターさん。
at
デビッ
ko
ド
cho
さん。
sama na Attila san.
Attila san,
僕、久夫
the
さん。
Attila who does the
わかった
Attila san.
Chao ka no so.
Attila.
Adoro ko na ka i Hollywood trash.
そうですね。
いい顔
ハリウッドラッシュさんですね。はい
But tayo dula ay jugwang.
Sa ta ka no sa na mo no. Chao.
What is the purpose of trash?
小田さん。はい
Yes, Johnny Trash.
But tayo to Johnny Trash tayo kuda.
Chao na so to ko ma ta ka la no. No sa cha.
こんばんは。お元気ですか皆さん。
Chao
見てますか見てますかはい。
Kumbawa, kumbawa. Arigato,
見てますか
arigato,
Arigato.
arigato,
Niola-san.
何でも
arigato.
何でも話そう。
In the TV biz, red light means go. I'm here with ghost host Tim, who of course led Animal House's raging battle against the authorities. Hey Tim, how do you act?
Peter, there's no time to create. You just have to go.
So let's go.
Butch. The Thieves. Quiet down and listen to me. It don't have me no jive. I'll clear you into where I'm at the meanest bitch alive. The spiders are breeding, the female eats the mate. And like my sister spider, I just like to dominate. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. Look at me with tongue and teeth. Taste me if you dare. The honey's dripping from my hives and plenty more to spare. In the end, you'll just be one of us, either me or you. Swarms have given up their lives to lick my drops of dew. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. Sting me. I dare you. Ready for some action, or are you still too shy? You don't have to be afraid of me, and here's the reason why. The queen has many suitors crawling round her nest, but the ones with the biggest stingers are the ones she loves the best. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. I'm the queen bee. Sting me. Sting me, I dare you.
Don't be buzzing around her hive. Her hive.
Yeah, like that.
Japan sinks.
What?
That what?
Kimi ga yowa.
International New Wave Theater will be back in a minute.
Friends, do you sometimes imagine that you are the person you think you are? When you look in that mirror, do you recognize the face you see? Well, guess again, Bunky, because that's not really you. If you vote yes on Proposition H, you'll find out fast. Why? Well, Prep H would allow your government to tell you who you are and where to go, rather than deciding for yourself through your own personal pain and misery. While a yes vote on Prep H could reduce individual anguish by a factor of 10, this would be accomplished with modern aerosol memories and a guaranteed hypnotized future. As a bonus, if you did break down, you'd be factory service like the machine you had become. Remember, friends, if you can remember, when you step into the voting booth of time and you still want to choose when and where you sit down for breakfast, vote no on Preposition H and anything that even looks like it. Remember, a Carter in the hand is worth a Reagan and a Bush.
Oblong Rhondas. Music by Mike Riley. Screen piece. Human. The sensual organism. Sensual, delicate organism.
We have a specimen of new wave here. Caroline. What about tonight?
Anytime when there's a full moon.
Caroline, rock and revival, has brought with her tonight 4 men from the deck of cards, art thieves who might steal your heart. Turn into a machine. Turn into a machine. Our theme.
You become accustomed to your way of life. Those routine people lead this routine life. Turn a little away and savor right the weeks ahead. Same time next week they're seeing you. You're turning into a machine. Turning into a machine. Turning into a machine. Good morning, 636. What are we here for? 1 million people here down for the town. Take a look and you can tell me what's happened to you. Is it really as so easy to turn into your TV station? Tell me what you find. Just another mirror on the road. We're turning into a machine. Turning into a machine. Turning into a machine. I don't wanna bring you down. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna bring you down. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is for you. You're turning into a machine. 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 Turning into a machine.
Turn it into a weak, middle-class, fat machine. The Art Thieves.
Hey, Neil,
Hi.
what is that?
I don't know. What is it?
Hey, this one must be the male. You know, the male is always more colored, isn't it? Hollywood trash.
Hollywood trash. Delicious,
So,
right?
that's a lizard. That's what it is.
Yeah.
A lizard from Hollywood trash.
Trash.
Hey, the Gears want to dedicate this song to a certain event that happened in downtown Los Angeles, St. Patrick's Day, 1978, at the Elks Lodge. The Gears!
Saturday night, something cooking downtown tonight. We'll meet some friends there, forget about cares. Until we get there, we'll travel and pass. The Gears, the Elks Lodge Hall. Wear a helmet if you plan to go out in the street. Stay out the stairs, you're liable to wind up in a heat. Knock right off your feet, I say, let's beat the heat. Battle stations, a quarter to 10. The men in blue are piling in. Keep your girlfriend down and watch her hand. Let's be mine until she's left. The keys, the Elks Lodge Hall. Wear a Stay after stairs, you're liable to wind up in a heap. Knock right off your feet. I said, viva hira, viva hira, hira, viva hira, viva hira, hira, hira. Let's beat the heat. Just remember where you're at. The F-Fly Tower.
Beat the heater, Peter.
General weirdness has descended so rapidly on Western civilization that there's really little time left to explain anymore or to ask why things are the way they are. There's only man getting himself together and claiming the environment back from Painesville, where it has strayed far from home. There's little time left to explain it, but we've got to let go of all the petty squabbling, the putting on of the blame and the shame. We must be firm, resourceful, and demanding. It's hard to believe, but all and everything is perfect in this world, and all that existence is discovering the unknown and mapping it out for the pleasure of our fellows. Nothing is owed, nothing is due. It's all here for our enjoyment. There's a secret purpose behind everything, and not what people see. A New Wave Theater fact of life says that what we see is exactly that which keeps us from seeing. I've seen the Earth from deep inside and from millions of miles away. I've seen the entire universe like a clock with its intricate workings, a Swiss watch with each little perfect piece in place, the size of a watch. And I've held that watch in my hand, and I've looked at it. It had no hands. Take it all to heart. Give it. Share it. Wear it. It's no accident you're chosen. It's no accident you're watching. To whom much is given, much is expected. On behalf of our producer, All World Stage, this is your shoemaker host, Shoulder Boy Ivers, wishing you a shrinking shuttle to the show bar of Chandra.
You have been watching New Wave Theater, a satellite production of All World Stage, recorded live at the Burbank Studio Center. Written by D. Job and Ed Oak, sound by Stan Endersby. Camera operators Takashi Kimi and D. Job, directed by D. Job. The producer wishes to thank Bob Bechtold, Dan Boley, Tim Sassoon Fast Forward, Albert Crane, Tequila, Wendy of Theta, Steve Silas, Marcy Weinberg, the Ghost Hosts, bands, and management.